Hello guys, in this video I'll teach you how to solve problems like this and similar problems. Okay, so I'm not just solving, I'm teaching you how to do that. So let's look at it. Okay, now this one is comes from sorts. Okay, comes from sorts. When you know the topic, that helps you to be able to solve the problem. Okay, so let's see. Now it says if root 5 minus 3 divided by 2 root 5 plus 3 equals to x plus y root 5. Find the value of x plus y. Okay, let's write this down. So it says this is root 5 minus 3 divided by 2 root 5 plus 3 equals to x plus y root 5. Now let's ignore the right hand side and focus on the left hand side. So let's focus our attention here and simplify this one. So this is root 5 minus 3 divided by 2 root 5 plus 3. Now, if we want to simplify this one, always, what we do, we first of all find the conjugate of the denominator. Okay, so this is the numerator, this is the denominator. The conjugate of this, so if we have 2 root 5 plus 3, the conjugate of this is now going to be 2 root 5 minus 3. Okay, so you just change the sign. So if this was negative, then the conjugate, okay, the conjugate of this becomes this one. Fine. Now once you have that, so the first thing you change to this denominator, to you get its conjugate. Now once you do that, the next thing you have to do is to multiply this conjugate by the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so this becomes root 5 minus 3 divided, so this one, 2 root 5 plus 3. Now you are going to multiply here by the conjugate, so 2 root 5 minus 3, and the same again, 2 root 5 minus 3. Okay, so that's it. So that's the second step. Now once you are done, the next step, you multiply this by this and this by this. So let's start with this one. Okay, if you give this one a bracket like this, all you have to do, you take this root 5, so you have root 5, you open the bracket, root 5, you open, you put this one, so you put 2 root 5 minus 3, you close the bracket. Okay, now you take this one again, minus 3, this is now minus 3, then you open the bracket again, and you multiply again this one, this becomes 2 root 5 minus 3. Okay, so that's for the numerator. Now the denominator again, if this again is a bracket, this again is a bracket, you take again this one, you have all of this by 2 root 5, this 2 root 5, then you put this bracket, multiply by 2 root 5 minus 3. Okay, you're done with this. Then you take plus 3 into 2 root 5 minus 3. Okay, so now let's multiply. So multiply this by this, this by this. Now, there is a rule here. Let's assume this is a letter. If this was a letter, let's say this is root A multiplied by B root C. So this is the B and this is root C. Okay, or let's say this is root A. Since this is 5, this is 5. Now when you have this in terms of salt, how you multiply them? You multiply this by what is outside there. So B times 1 is just B. Okay, now you multiply this by this, becomes A square. And so this and this cancel, so your answer becomes B times A. And that's the same method we are going to apply here. Okay, perfect. So now, once we know that this is 1 times 2 becomes 2, remember this and this becomes 5 square, but we have a root, so we cancel them. So that this should be like this, but we are not going to write that. So this and this cancel. So 5, so this becomes 2 times 5 now. Okay, now we are done with this minus. Here, this is like A multiplied by root B. So it becomes A root B. Okay? So your answer, this and this becomes 3 root 5. Okay? You come again to this one, you multiply. This and this becomes 6 root 5. Okay? Now this minus times minus becomes plus. Now you multiply this by this becomes 9. You divide everything here. Now the next thing, 2 times 2 becomes 4. Root 5 times this becomes just 5. Okay? Because so I don't want to repeat saying this one, this and this cancel. Now once you are done with this, you say minus. This and this becomes 6 root 5 plus. This and this again becomes 6 root 5. This and this becomes minus 9. Okay? Now this is minus 6 root 5 plus 6 root 5 cancel. Becomes 0. Okay? Now this and this becomes 10 minus 3 root 5 minus 6 root 5 plus 9. All divided by. This and this becomes 20 minus 9. Okay? So now 10 plus this 9 becomes 19. Okay? Minus 3 minus 3 root 5 minus 6 root 5 becomes minus 9 root 5. How? Now if you have this is minus 3 root 5 minus 6 root 5. Okay? What is common here is root 5. If you open bracket, what means here is minus 3 minus 6. Okay? So this becomes root 5 into, when you add this becomes minus 9. Okay? So that gives you this one. Now everything here divided by, subtract this becomes 11. Now let's see. We've simplified everything to 19 minus 9 root 5 divided by 11. Now let's bring this guy here. Equals to x plus y root 5. Now if we want to separate this one can also be written as 19 over 11 minus 9 over 11 root 5. So we can compare. Equals to x plus y root 5. So if we compare, this becomes the x and this becomes the y, because this 5 cancel this 5. Okay? So your x is 19 over 11 and your y is minus 9 over 11. But you're asked to find x plus y. Okay? So basically just add them. This becomes 19 over 11 minus. This should be plus into minus 9 over 11. So your answer becomes, this and this becomes minus, right? So 19 plus times this becomes, so 19 over 11 minus 9 over 11. The LCM here is just 11. This into this becomes 19 minus 9. So the answer becomes 10 over 11, which is your answer. Okay? Just take your time, and I hope you've been able to understand this one. Okay? If you do, please share this video, like, and comment. Now, see you in my next video. Bye-bye.